The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Z Flip 5 was just announced at Samsung Unpacked in Seoul. Let's talk about it. By and large, both devices are similar to last year's Z Flip 4 and Z Fold 4. They both have the same displays, except for the Flip, which I'll get to in a second. They have the same cameras from last year's phones, image quality to be identical to last year's. And if you're not paying attention, it would be hard pressed to tell the difference between the 4th gen and the 5th gen of both phones. However, in my opinion, they've made a few key improvements to both devices. Both the Z Fold 5 and the Z Flip 5 get updated chipsets this year, which is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 4 Galaxy chip. And this year you get a higher base storage, up to 256 gigs from the 128 last year, which is nice. And if you pre-order, you can get a free upgrade to 512 gigs of storage and up to $1,000 USD trade-in value of your old device. If you're interested, I'll have affiliate links down below if you want to pre-order. For me, the biggest and most essential improvement Samsung has made to this year's Fold and Flip 5 is the hinge. It now has fewer parts, equating to less moving parts, which theoretically should lead to less parts leading to failure, which is all good in my book. Both phones fold up flat now, as they've gotten rid of that gap from the previous generations of the Fold and Flip when the phone is in its folded state. This is theoretically good for durability and longevity, as there's less chance for dust and other debris to get inside of the phone when it's in your pocket, for example. Because of the refined hinge, both phones are now lighter in weight and thinner as well, leading to easier handling and pocketability, if that's even a word. The Fold now has a brighter display. HDR content on either of these phones, specifically the Fold 5, should be awesome to watch. I'm also loving the new Fold 5's new S Pen and case. The S Pen is a lot thinner now and stows flat in its case, so it should be more comfortable in the pocket. Now back to the Z Flip, which now has a larger exterior screen. I think this is a key improvement for this phone, as it gives the user a viable alternative option if they wish to interact with this phone in its folded state, keeping the device nice and compact. With this larger display, they've added more functionality to it, such as gestures, access to quick toggles, access to certain apps. Not to mention, now you get a much larger viewfinder when using the cameras for selfies, etc. This should dramatically improve the user experience when interacting with this phone. That's pretty much my take on the Z Fold 5 and the Z Flip 5. Oh, by the way, I love that they brought back the rotating bezel in the Watch 6 Classic, so that's all good to me. And real quick, I love the new Tab S9 Ultra. Just a really big OLED display, 120Hz display in a super thin and light package. Kind of reminds me of the new MacBook Air 15 in that regard. And honestly, I don't really care for the S Pen features for that device. The only thing I'd have to say is watching media on that device should be really awesome. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see the Tab S9 Ultra in the channel. Let me know. Okay, that pretty much sums it all up. Don't forget to use the affiliate links down below if you want to pre-order. Let me know your thoughts on the new Flip 5 and the Fold 5. Thanks for watching. Peace out.